Hello guys, today I'm going to be showing you a whip fight that happened a while ago, but it's still a pretty good one. It shows the differences between a greatsword, or an ultra greatsword in this case, and a whip. Now, an ultra greatsword is quite a slow weapon, and it does a lot of damage, but it's slow, like I just said. So that means it's not going to deal well with a whip. Now, I like to stick to my playstyle, and I do not believe that I should change it just because someone else has a weird different playstyle. So, I was just trying to parry here. I ran out of stamina and missed the riposte. I was spamming R1 trying to get a riposte. I take a lot of damage. In fact, I probably could have died here. So, I'm trying to riposte this enemy. And I managed to do it. Managed to get the riposte off. And then the first thing he does is that he tries to hit me with the whip, and the first thing I do is that I notice that he's using a whip. Now, I forget that you can't parry a whip for a millisecond, and then I quickly remember, oh wait a sec, you can't parry whips, mate. Whoops. So he has a shield. I don't think he uses it at all throughout this entire fight at all, which is pretty weird, but I guess because he knows that if he gets hit with such a low stability shield, he's just going to get knocked off his feet, and he's just going to go down. Now I go for a backstab, I miss it, sadly. Probably would have hit it if I was a bit quicker, but as I just said, Ultra Greatsword's pretty slow weapons, and they take a very long time to swing. Like, it's a whole second, seriously, that's a long time. A whip, on the other hand, is like instant. Look at that. Watch. He swings, that's pretty quick. Rather than this thing, it'll take about a year to swing, and I'm like, wow. So, it's a lot of back and forth at the start here. Nothing interesting happens. Like, back and forth. Just trying to hit him with my really slow Ultra Greatsword, but it ain't happening. Just not happening. Now, if you have a look at when he hits me next, like, watch. Just watch my health bar. Watch when he hits me. Taking a while for him to hit me. Alright, so he hit me. You see how small that amount of HP that he takes off me? It's really small. Now, I'm guessing he's played a lot with the whip because he's pretty quick. And he's pretty good with it. Now, I kicked there because the kicking in this game is so dodgy it's not even funny. Like, I've played Dark Souls 1, right? Kicking in that game is so easy. You just hit it to the back of your, what do you call it? Stick? Joystick, just hit it to the back away from where your character is facing, and then you hit it towards where your character is facing in basic attack. That's how you whip in Dark Souls. I mean, kick in Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 3, on the other hand, is like kicking? No way. And the kicking is so slow and dodgy and broken and buggy, it's not even funny. I really wish they binded something else to kick. Now he throws a Kukuri there. I think it's a Kukuri. It's either that or something else. But whatever it is, it's like an upgraded version of the throwing knife. Now I go for a jump attack there. I don't think that was a very good idea. I think just a normal basic attack would have done more damage, but we healed up, so even if I did do more damage, he probably would have healed. Would have sped up the fight by a fair bit, but yeah. Now, see that summon sign that's just happened? That comes in handy just a couple seconds later. Now, the guy who actually summoned is not good. Well, he's okay, I guess, but he gets caught off and I don't help him, so it wasn't really his fault, more my fault. So, the guy heals. I'm just trying to actually get a hit off. If you have a look, just watch. I swing, he rolls, I swing again, because I like to spam that basic attack button so fast it's not even funny. Sometimes I hit him, sometimes I don't. Would have thought that would have hit him, but I guess it doesn't. Now he wants to bait me up so he can get some boots. Now he heals himself there using a chime, because that's a way better way to do it. Now he buffs his whip here just to do a bit more damage, because otherwise it's basically hitting with paper. Like, you're giving somebody a paper cut every time you hit somebody with that. Now my mate here, he's using a katana, and then he swaps to a greatsword. Now I reckon an ultra great sword. Now, I reckon if he stayed with that katana, he might have actually done a bit more than what he does. Because that ultra great sword, as cool as it is, and as cool as its moveset is, it's not very effective against, well, anything really. It's a very low damage dealing weapon, and it's, yeah, very low damage dealing weapon, and it's slow, because it's an ultra great sword. So we're just waving at him here, just waiting for him to come and attack us. We get impatient in a little bit. Well, at least I do, because I've just had enough. I didn't want to lose the interest of this guy anyway. So I'm just sitting here, just slowly waiting for him to come along, come up and fight me. I don't think it's happening though. So, just sitting here, slowly waiting. Nothing's happening. So, he's just sitting there. We're just sitting here. I was thinking about changing my equipment, I think. Yeah, I added throwing knives to the mix. That doesn't really do anything. I thought that I may be able to maybe get him to come and attack me by provoking him using it, but Muffin Lord just wants to attack him. I think he's had enough of waiting. Or probably because I was telegraphing that I was gonna go and attack him. Now, Muffin Lord here, he knows that I've killed at least one of them, but I don't think he knows that I haven't killed the other guy. Now, we wasted that guy's entire buff, mind you. I didn't actually think of this when this happened. Now, I pull out my Cestus, my parry tool, which if you have a look at the bottom there, it's the thing that I try to use to parry. I was pretty bad at parrying back then. I was just trying to learn how to do it. So, yeah. I miss a lot of parries. So every time you see me parry, cringe and think, God, is he bad at parrying. Yeah, that's how bad I was at parrying. Now, this guy here, he's so quick that even if I swing my sword a second in advance, he's still going to be able to dodge away from it. Now, my mate here, he gets trapped in a corner with this Irithyll Knight. Now, if I hadn't done anything, he probably would have taken a bit of damage. But I do something, I decide to help my mate out, give him a little bit of a helping hand. So, yeah, we deal with that little Irithyll Knight there. Now, we want to go back to him. He's going to lead us up here. Now, up here is a enemy, I don't know what it's, I'm not too sure what it's called, but it's a pyromancer of some kind. That's what mages who use fire are called, pyromancers. But he's a pyromancer. This is what the enemy up here is called. And he is hard to deal with. He has a huge health pool, uses pyromancies, meaning that it's hard to, like, deal with him because he can knock you up using his pyromancies. Now, Muffin Lord here trades pretty well. I like this trade from Muffin Lord. He looks like he was pretty decent. I just did not help him. So chasing after him right now. And here you can see that there are some enemies. Now, these enemies are really easy to deal with if you use an Ultra Great Sword, because they are extraordinarily weak to stuns. So if you even hit them slightly, they just stumble, just with any weapon. That's why they're so good with Ultra Great Swords, because their stumbles are usually a lot better. Now, if you saw that guy up there who had fire on his weapon, that is that pyromancer that I was talking about. He is very tough to deal with. I hate him. I hate him with a passion. Now, if you saw before and you were paying attention to what I was doing in the bottom left with my weapons, I was trying to swap back to my Estus, I think. And I made a mistake, and yeah, well, I don't think he got anything off of me. I just swapped out my weapon. Could have been disastrous if that guy was, what do you call it, attacking me. Now, as you can just see, that when that pyromancy hit that guy, he got knocked up high. Now, just watch his health pool at the left there. Nothing interesting really happens. I just dodge. Watch. He gets hit once by one of those guys. He gets hit again. He's dead. This put me at a disadvantage for a while. Now, I went to go for a long attack. I thrust. Missed it entirely. That wasn't happening. Now, the guy that you just saw me hit, I didn't stumble him, which was a bit disappointing. I probably wouldn't have taken as much damage if I actually did. Killed him, man. And up I go into the air. Now, discard that guy. Pretty annoying. I hate this guy. Well, I don't really hate him. The whip's annoying, but as you can see, this part gets a little bit tough for me. I'm running out of Estus there, but I know I need to deal with this guy here. Now, you see that attack that he just did, that Pyromancer? That could have killed me. Because that does intense damage. When I say intense, I mean intense. That does a ridiculous amount of damage. He would have killed me very easily. Now, I get caught off guard here, because I'm trying to just get away now. I've had enough of dealing with his bullshit. So I'm running for it, just trying to get away. He hits me again, I get lowered on HP. I think I drink an Estus down here, which is a pretty smart move by me. But, yeah. If you watch, it just goes back to the back and forth that we were doing before, and it gets a little bit boring again. Now, whips in this game. Now, I could have sped up this fight by a lot if I actually decided to, what do you call it, hit him, like, well, not hit him, but swap out my weapon when we went up there. Like, when he was trying to bait us. I probably would have gotten some hits off, maybe saved that dude's life, he probably would have gotten a medal then, and we would have been happy. Now, this fight was so long and annoying it wasn't even funny, but yeah, I dealt with him eventually. Now, I may, like, yeah, see, watch this. I get him so low, but since my weapon is so slow, I just completely fail. And he gets away with a minuscule amount of HP left. I go through a throwing knife kill, but he's running so far, I can't hit him. I mistime my throw, and he heals up. Which was sad. That pissed me off a bit when that happened, but hey, that's how Dark Souls works. You get pretty far, and then you die. Well, you don't die, but someone usually heals up, something heals up, yeah. But, just waiting, he heals up here, again as well. That was the Chime, using a heal spell. And he heals himself up even further to full HP. Now, he messes up here. Now, if you wait for a little bit, like, not too long, I don't think it is, but watch his mistake. I think towards the end of this fight, he got a little bit confident, and he started realizing that he could get some hits off. I start realizing that being aggressive against a whip user is a very good strategy for anybody who uses the Ultra Greatsword, because you will pretty much, even if you get hit and you trade, you're always going to come off better with a trade. Like, you hit them, they hit you, you'll be good. So that's why you have to kind of predict when they're going to attack. So, yeah. Gets pretty boring. The guy pulls out his shield again. He doesn't really do much with it. Now, I get stumbled a lot. Like, I'm surprised. But then again, I remember that there's no poison in this game. You get stumbled by anything and everybody. So, it's annoying. But I'm just trying to hit him here. And that's not happening, as you can see. Hitting him is not happening. He swings his little whip there. It's me. Oh god. I managed to get a lucky hit off on him. So, as you can see, I'm getting pretty bored of this fight myself. But I nearly catch him there, but him using a whip means that he can just dodge everything. I think I get him in just a second. Yes, see, watch how aggressive I play. And then he doesn't roll, he messes up, he makes a mistake, and he dies. So I bow, I'm generous, I get a few souls off, not too many, about 2,000. Wasn't really worth my time, probably should have just, I don't know, let him kill me or something, or done that honorable duel at the start. See if he healed up first, but hey, that's just what happens. Anyway, that's it for this little whip fight here. Thanks for watching this, and yeah, that's the end of this. Bye.